must-win. But now you're going to have Xyp9x who's coming in cold. He hasn't had a map to warm up with the rest of the team. He has to hit the ground running here.
Oh, nice little spot there. They were trying to go aggressive up the middle. OG there on the CT side. NiKo up long, and a second headshot would have been so beautiful. But at least the rest of OG, just even buying that time, means they're in the right position, and they're going to come flying right through. Mantu, all the chances to get the kills. He's only going to get one, but there's more of a follow-up, and they're getting slaughtered out long. No chance for Astralis to make it out. They just got caught in the middle of the lane. There is nothing to hide behind. They couldn't get back around either down to pit. And Glaive is on his own with a P250 admittedly, but in a 1 versus 3, and they're just going to wait him out. There is a bomb down there. Actually, they're not going to wait him out.
Right, they're flying high right now on OG's side.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it even kind of worked out. It made sense what Astralis were doing in the beginning, because they saw that 3-man push in middle. Glaive did that, and they thought, okay, fine.
Yeah.
We'll let you out long.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's that tiny bump in the road, which was NiKo, who did get a kill and slowed them down. That slowed them down enough for the rest of the team to get set up. Those are some pretty small margins, but that's how the game is played.
You have to.
You took his time.
Slow down. That's the issue with that whole situation. Like, you have to hold W.
Yeah.
You unbind, the S key, the control key, the shift key. It's W, and that's it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
only forward.
It doesn't. It didn't work out. It didn't work out that way. I mean, I guess Mezzy is hearing that like, yeah, but similar. I don't use W. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude. But it's a pistol round win for OG, and they have got a great opportunity here to farm some money with these MP9s.
Indeed. 47 seconds, and I mean they're all on catwalk. They need a pretty strong opening. And they get a grenade instead. That puts an end to any dreams. Any thought you might have had of like sick deagle headshots and all the rest of it. That did like 150 damage or more, that grenade. That's pretty wild. Mantu right on top here. He's scouting for anyone that he could find. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a slow end to the round, as you could tell. And OG, ooh, are they giving out the bomb plan anyway? I guess they are. That's kind of good news for Astralis. That's more than you would have dreamt of.
That's a big win, actually.
Yeah.
Considering there's 5 players alive on OG, for them to get a bomb plant out of that situation, you could speak to OG just playing it safe, keeping their gear alive, all that sort of thing. Right? This is the big round for Astralis. I thought that perhaps they would go for the fight long and try and take it over. Instead, it's going to be Xyp9x lurking, getting that info. So they know, right now, Astralis know that 3 were at long, that there was a long hold. Ooh. And there's Device catching Mantu. Big opportunity. He's going to try and accelerate onto the site. NiKo at window, though. They're in time.
Ooh, and I mean, everyone is just rushing into the fight here. Magisk finds NiKo, and that is a big opening. I would say that kind of a move that's a very non-Astralis type move. Even for Device to do that in the beginning just doesn't seem like the kind of thing you normally see. Now, it does work out, so it's really hard to criticize them. They're going to get the bomb plant. They're going to get the round as well. Valde is so low on health already. But that's not the kind, that's something I would expect Acor or someone to do.
Yeah, the more aggressive kind of playmaking, but that I like to see. I mean, something's got to happen.
Oh, it's awesome.
Clearly, going back to the defaults is not working for Astralis. Glaive himself in the pre-match interview was saying that they just don't really have much faith in their play right now. That it's inconsistent, and that's clear. I mean, if they keep trying to go back to what's worked in the past, it's not happening for Astralis right now. So to see Device just take the initiative, get the opening kill, he knows that there was a large presence long. Odds are there's a lot of bodies over towards the A site right now for OG, so he's got a window to hit here on the B site if he's quick about it. NiKo got him, but Magisk was there to back him up, and we saw some good team play there from Astralis. So that, I'm really happy to see. We had to see a round like that, Anders, because if they just kept getting pummeled, it was going to look a bit grim.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely shaping up that way, but I'm glad to see them turn it around. And just if you want to aim some criticism the other way, you could say Alexi, when he's rotating through the CT spawn like that, you can tell that mentally he was not prepared for the idea that someone would be there to catch him right away. And I get that he wanted to get there early to help out, but that obviously is very, very expensive to make that kind of a mistake. So, yeah, it all counts. 5-2 is the scoreline, and Astralis, they need to keep this up. Now, it looks like they're sort of shaping up for a pretty quick mid-type push, which is awesome if they do it right now. That would work really well, especially if they had the backup in upper dark to actually follow through on this. And then it could be a very fast B split. That would be fun.
Presence right now could go for that split. You're right. They're thinking about it because, again, it's just the games, the mind games between these two game leaders right now. Hard thinking thinking there was going to be a switch now that Astralis found some success on the other side of the map. Instead, it is going to be Astralis eventually making their way back over towards A. Flames is about to get a bit of a tough situation dealt to him here in a moment as Glaive is about to come around that corner.
Mantu, though there is a problem for Astralis, which is the grenades. They have only one smoke, and if you want to go long, you have to basically throw two for it to be a perfect cover. Doing a lot, shooting him at behind, but they're still not out of the woods yet here. 45 seconds, and now again they're down to one Molotov and one smoke and a flashbang there on the Astralis side to try and execute something behind. That is not going to be easy. 35 seconds on the clock. Alexi inside of the bomb site. They can Molotov him out. If they land it perfectly, he's going to have to move out. But I think they throw it way behind him instead. So he's got all the space in the world. And he just needs one kill to buy some time. And it should be just fine. But that's not going to happen. Device will take him down instead. Bomb being attempted right now. 18 seconds on the clock. And Mantu, he's just hoping for one kill down here at long. He saw the opportunity, but not quite going to get it. And now it's a bit of a fight here between the two snipers. Device sneaking out. He's shot right in the leg, but he gets him anyway. So patient. And Nico, I wasn't seeing a lot out of OG there. I thought, like, yeah, that's the kind of thing I want to see. I still kind of wish that they would find some ways early in these rounds to have a bit more of a say. I feel like that's not happening quite so much at the moment. Nice nade, though. That counts in my book, you know? Get a little bit of nade damage. Try and put some pressure on, make them feel a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like OG have been fairly passive on the CT side, except for some of the rounds where they've had pistols, where they've been, like, trying different things, but some of these rifle rounds, not so much. We'll see. Pretty default setup for both teams, really.
Yeah. This is where they kind of really slow it. I mean, you know that this round is big. Economy is really low for OG. They don't want to get too crazy on their side because if they lose this round, they are toast. And Astralis obviously don't want to let them into it, so Astralis do not want to be making any mistakes. They've got cat control now, though. Still haven't got long, and that's going to be the retake from OG now. Zip is close enough to hear all of this, though, so he's going to be able to calm that. Okay, at this time, they've taken back over long. We're going to have to worry about that. But because we've got cat control, could go straight up cat, or we could go into a quick B split here. And OG, of course, are aware of this. Nico playing very conservatively. Velda and Nico on that B site, not wanting to give Astralis anything if they decide to wrap B.
It's an M4 and an AWP. And again, we've already talked about how good Astralis have been at locking out that AWP on Mantu out long. So if they do that again, they smoke him and flash him off. This M4, I mean, yeah, they're not going to get anything with it. No flash this time, but Mantu just a bit too early on the trigger. He's baited out into the shot. 20 seconds once again. Device will go down. The flick not connecting. And yeah, it looks like they're going to get that bomb plant. Flames actually just running past to try and stop the bomb, but they're not going to be able to. And Nico, he is in trouble as well. I love that play, though. I mean, that's brave from his point of view. Velda turning up behind him to get a couple of kills, but he's on his own. 1 versus 2, and the bomb is already down, and they may be low on health, but he's not doing too well either. And with this FAMAS, I don't know what he could actually do here. He's looking for a headshot, anyone that he could find here, and they're just not giving it anything to him right now. They're just staying put and waiting it out. He doesn't have a kit, so I think he's going to have to back on out of there. That was a bit scary because I think if Mantu hits either one of those shots, that's probably it.
That's so wild. He actually managed to find this AWP. They're going to trade AWPs. So backs off, saves the AWP, Velda, and then obviously...
I think the OG could still do a lot with 6 rounds. Oh, auto sniper down the middle. Don't see it all the time now. It's just the one, so I guess it's more like a homage to the idea, but not like the full commitment, you know? And
that, however...
Oh no, they're on top of the Molotov. Oh no. I was going to say, in classic fashion, though, you get punished for doing it. Doing the spam down the middle. Never works.
Now they're just trying to fight this out here. Glaive trying to take point, going to get caught by Mantu, and this is just going to fall apart completely from Astralis. Rough round here for Astralis. Magus and Zip, I mean, backing off, but Flames has already pushed through spawn. Of course, they have to be aware of this. They have to know that this isn't a possibility.
I guess because Device died in middle to an AWP, they're thinking there's only one person in B and the other player is mid-AWPing.
Yes.
Which is even it's a super good kind of thinking. But I don't know. I think Astralis had a pretty good recovery. That was kind of impressive because that could have gone really badly right off the start there.
Oh, and well, already just a little bit of a trap set by OG in mid. Flames takes down Glaive in the end with 3 players camp.
Think of what that does. They just got a kill in middle. They spot 2 long. Oh man, if they were in position to do something quick there, that could have been fun.
Could have been.
Could have been. Oh man.
But, you know, Astralis, they are not going to take this line down. Dupree with the push. Oh, and that they don't get the trade. Flames is like, guys, team, are you there?
Oh, man. I can't believe he got out of there, but he definitely did. Yeah. So, 4-on-4. They get traded. That was some good individual playmaking from Dupree. Not leaving his team too far behind. And we're just about a minute here. Still checking middle. Not seeing anyone. And now gravitating towards the B side of the map, where Magisk is all the way in the back. They don't have a Molotov or anything to get rid of him. He could do that like duck peek thing for a while with the USP, and that in itself could just end the round. Oh, they're going to go back down middle. Look at the Astralis. There's no one at A. They're just all here, ready to fight. Device nearly caught, peeking into that. He's going to get a chance here. Dupree will one more shot. Sip is also there. They're all fighting in middle. And 30 seconds now. They're going to be up the catwalk. OG want to try and get that bomb plant down. What a weird round. And Valder falls. Magisk able to hit another headshot there. This should be a bomb plant here, but this has just been a very odd round altogether. Alexi, he's actually peeking for it. Finally a bomb plant here, but this is such a strange pistol round. All right. Bit of a smoke. Trying to create like a little bit of a gap. He's nearly getting caught. Has to win this fight right now. Instead, Magisk takes his face off, and Astralis will win the pistol. A much needed round there. What, that was all over the place. That was just like a series.
Multi-kills, that is what Magisk does right now, apparently. It's just, it comes in twos. It comes in twos with Magisk.
I like it. I think it's certainly helping them out. He's playing very well right now. I think he along with everyone else is struggling on Inferno, but that's just that's ancient history at this point in time. 9-7. What a great start to the second half. If they can keep this up, then yeah, sky's the limit.
Certainly is. I mean, this is still Astralis, the map that they've had the best, the most, let's say, most success on in recent times over the past 3 months.
Oh dear. That smoke.
That's unfortunate.
Didn't work out like they wanted, and it's kind of a big deal. I mean, first of all,
do now you still have two smokes. Alexi and Flames have got smokes.
Yeah, but they can hear it inside of the bomb site. Like they can see it. I think it's just on top of everything. So you've just signaled. Oh yeah, we're kind of setting up out here.
That's a really weird lurk smoke.
Dupree actually getting tagged. Magisk, they line up, but he goes down anyway. And Dupree's low on health. That smoke will keep them back, but catching him in the middle is Alexi B. That's a very nice kill. Glaive has a chance to clear this whole round up. If he gets the timing from top mid here, that could be the end.
Ooh, but Velda's watching. Velda is not one to get caught off guard. Glaive with the repeak.
He's still doing a lot. He's still buying a lot of time here. That HE did a lot of damage, and Mantu goes down. I don't know. I mean, everyone is kind of low on health. Alexi B waiting in here. Clean kill to take down Dupree, but he can't do anything else, and the trading will just continue.
Now there's an M4 for Glaive to pick up, though. Okay, yep. Recovers that M4, and you have to go... I'm surprised that they don't go as a pair.
Yeah, you would think that normally that's what you want to do in this kind of scenario, but... Device going to be up catwalk. Glaive sneaking through CT spawn. Nico with the perfect timing, but not the perfect spray, and he goes down as a result. And now Valder very uncomfortable. He's going to get taken down by a Device. OG, they felt like they had a chance that round, but somehow Astralis find a way through, and they're going to win the round 10-7.
Wow. And both of them winning duels. It feels so weird to be saying that, obviously, when we're talking about Astralis. Big buy round coming in from OG. They had plenty of money, like I said. And so now long control coming in here from Astralis. Device holding in mid.
Yeah, he's being really aggressive right now. I think he's sensing too that he's got the advantage right now in taking the sniper fight. So he's just trying to maximize what he can actually get out of that. Can't blame him for it either. 12-10, and they're hanging out looking for not even much of a B split. I mean, they could turn it into that, but they could also just try and go pretty quickly and have Alexi try and draw out anyone that's in middle and keep them there. Oh, no, Magisk going down. Device, he's not running away from the fight. He's running into it, and he's going to have to take it on his own. Essentially a 1 versus 5 for Device in this bomb site. Going to flick to take down Valder. It's a good start, but it's going to get so much worse because now the grenades are on top. They're everywhere all around him. The no-scope does nothing for him. And eventually, Flames with the Flames will take him down.
Isn't that perfect thing? Yeah, exactly. I don't even need bullets. You say, read my name.
He's got it.
It's like some little pyro kid lighting things on fire.
That instantly reminded me of the pyro from TF2. Remember that?
That thing. It scares you.
No. I'm glad there are no flamethrowers in Counter-Strike.
Well, you don't spy check. How would you spy check in Counter-Strike?
Listen, you don't need to spy. Spy is a useless class in Team Fortress. Calling it out. If you play the spy and you're listening to this and you're getting upset, then I don't care.
They just deserve your fate at that point.
Yeah, it's how it is.
These dangerous games that we play, if we're named Degree.
Yeah, he wanted. He wanted something at the end. Just didn't get it.
Brutal. And yet, nobody's really dominating on the Astralis side of things as far as kills are concerned. I mean, they're trailing as far as their kills are concerned compared to OG, and yet still here we are, 14-14, tied up. Double AWP on the T side for OG. Why not?
So wants it. Alexi. Oh, he's just ignoring him. He's hunting for it. He was all the way tunnel visioned on getting that kill. Oh, man. I realize that doesn't work out, but I bet you if you replay that from Alexi B's point of view, you can tell how much he knows about what the enemy is doing on the other side just by the sounds. He hears the grenade at top mid. He stops right in front of the spray when he's through the smoke. He's just following him on all the audio cues. And if there hadn't been a teammate there at CT spawn, he would have absolutely got that kill. But as it happened, that was a pretty big price to pay.
And what does Valda do now? Valda, again, this time it's not 20 seconds you have to survive. Still 50 seconds left, and these guys are combing the map now. Astralis, Glaive and Meg is working their array around. They're gonna figure out where he's playing from. They have to. They have so much time.
And with the round loss bonus that they have, this orb on Valda is so important. They don't have the money to buy another one. I mean, maybe Valda could buy one, but then he's not gonna have anything else. They want to throw this on over to probably whoever spawns long, and then just go for it. 30 seconds. I don't know if this is gonna be doable. He's looking kind of the right way, but surely they're going to come. And they don't have that much money either, Astralis. It's kind of risky for them if they throw it away and it goes into overtime because they're lacking like 1 or 2 rifles. There's Magus going down 14 seconds. And again, do you want to hunt? How confident are you?
You don't have money of your own.
No.
You're at 3 guys now. You need to stay alive with these 3. You could afford to give up Glaive. I think that's why Glaive is obviously pushing all over the place. Like, you can afford to give up 1 rifle. But it was an op, it was Device, he hits the shot, and there it all kind of falls apart. And so Astralis have set themselves up for success. We do have a buy coming in here from OG. 2 players hard on the B side already for Astralis, though, at the beginning of this. But there will be no just B rush or anything thrown into it. Passive play from both teams. And Astralis have taken over long, as well they are wont to do. But now do they get a presence in mid again or not?
Yeah, I mean, Glaive is getting there now, but it was a good window, 15 seconds or so, where definitely a fast type B execute for OG could have done some damage. Not that they could have really known it, but we could tell. And let's see, it's overtime or nothing here for OG, and we'll go on to a 3rd map on Overpass, which would be quite interesting. We're all looking forward to that. Kind of hope that it happens, but there is still a chance here for OG. Valda out long. See if he's going to be able to either trust his team to get the bomb down without him, and then he could be like a very late lurk, and it could be very interesting. Or he could create enough of a distraction so to clear out a little bit of space here for them as they try and get out. I think he's already thrown a flashbang out here, but it's just Sip. Device is still pretty much locked and zoomed in on this catwalk, and we're down to 37 seconds. There's a little bit of a smoke, another one, and actually a 3rd one coming in, creating a whole wall just to try and get onto the bomb site. Flames, does he want to go for the swing? It's very dangerous to try and do that. Instead, he smokes it off, and the bomb is going to be planted with 5 people still alive. A quick trade, and we're into a 4-on-4. Device is down at long, and so is Sip, but they're just holding catwalk right now, and the bomb is planted perfectly for them. This is going to be a very, very hard retake for Astralis, no matter what.
And Glaive getting that 1-for-1 was crucial. He sold himself, he got it. This has set his team up for success now. Astralis with the 4v4.
Nice headshot there to start it off with. It's trending towards overtime. Magus can sip a left on Molotov kill, but I don't think it's anywhere near in time. They still actually have to get onto the bomb itself, and Sip is on his own. 1 versus 2. Yeah, but I do feel like they've been playing sort of better and better throughout this 2nd map at least.
They have. Oh,
They've started
without
out,
a doubt.
what,
This is not the Astralis of Inferno.
Yeah, and I mean, it's slowly going in the right direction. Question is, will it be in time to actually win this in overtime? Device, pretty good timing, but Flames makes it through. And I don't think Device even knows he's going to get shot in the back and he dies. He had a lot of trust in that Molotov, and it was slightly misplaced by just a second, maybe. Leg shot on Glaive is trying to make it through. And OG in the past, remember, they've not been falling victim to this thinking of like, let's go right now, like we got the weakness. They've been doing this every single time. They did on Inferno too. Even if they had like a bit of an opening there, they're not the team to just rush right in and try and crush it through. And if they had and they ran into that Org on Magus, could have been real bad. So I'm glad that they managed to control themselves once again. Minute on the clock. They do fall really far back.
And how frustrated are you right now if your Device and it's just, you realize it's just a nade misplacement that's cost you there?
Maybe not even, just the timing isn't like, he just threw it and he thought like, yeah, that, like he threw it on top of them and just thought, that's it, you know, it's fine. Didn't realize they were there. Dupree out on long. Oh man, it might be time to get out. 35 seconds though. I don't know, the other hand, if he stays, he could slow them down, and they're already slowed down. 30 seconds. Oh, this could have a very unhappy ending for OG. I don't think they realize, but Astralis are all here. 20 seconds on the clock. Kill for Dupree. They did not even check it. A good return, though. 19 seconds, and they try and spray through. It's Magus with the one kill. He's going to continue. Nearly a triple. Another couple of bullets would have done it. 10 seconds on the clock. They need to pass. They need to get that bomb down, and they're not going to be able to. Magus right through. 5 seconds on it.
And it's 5 op kills for Dupree so far. The guy is a monster. He can just do it all. It's so sick. And really, I mean, Astralis just ride or die. Basically, it's like Device and Dupree are the driving force behind this team right now in this period of struggle for them where they can't quite find that winning combination. Yeah. At least they can always count on Device and Dupree.
And that's even more encouraging when you're on a map like Dust 2. So, you know, that double up is probably going to have even stronger synergy, and it's quite good to see. So yeah, 2 out of 3 rounds in the overtime so far have gone to Astralis. Both, I would say, definitely with a strong chance for OG to do a lot more, which they just did not capitalize on. So we'll see. Flames making his way up, clearing the corner first. Looks like they want to try and do it again, and this time it's actually Sip who's holding the bomb site.
This time it's actually much better.
Yeah.
Fresh smoke, though. Fresh smoke, and Glaive still waiting. Magus and Glaive have got the crossfire on mid right now, but with 44 seconds left, no peeks for info, though. Device, as I say that, is peeking Longhouse. He's not seeing anybody out here, but that doesn't mean anything. Footsteps, though, he's going to be close enough to hear that, and they accelerate now. OG onto the A site.
Go straight for it. Quick trade. Sit there. Not able to get the multi-spray down that he wanted. They're trying to get past Device, but that's not been easy in the past. He's seen that he knows for sure. 20 seconds on the clock. They need that bomb plant. OG again. Time has really been a bit of their enemy in the last couple of rounds, but this time it looks like they're going to be able to find a way through. Bomb will finally go down. It's a 4-on-4. Now can they actually hold it afterwards? Again, they're on the catwalk. There is one Molotov on Dupree that could absolutely ruin OG's round here. LXCB is really far forward, so let's just see. That grenade goes up. It's a little bit further back, but there's no one near the defuser. I feel like that's a bit early throwing that Molotov because it's going to be gone by the time you actually get to the bomb itself. Yeah, now they're ready to fight a counter Molotov on top of the bomb, stopping any and all defuser. It's actually going a little bit far, but still, nobody is on it. Mantu with the kill on Magisk, and now it's a 2-on-2, and they're in a lot of trouble here. A little bit of